today I've got a shopping hacks video for you guys. I'm going to share with you 10 hacks to help you guys out. I feel like this video is fairly self-explanatory, so I don't need to explain it too much, but pretty much the reason I decided to do it is because I've been doing a bunch of browsing lately, and that's because I want to buy a whole new wardrobe. Well, maybe not a whole new wardrobe, but a bunch of new clothes for summer because we're going into summer here in Australia. And yeah, I've just been doing a bunch of research and I've been kind of struggling with the shopping, not gonna lie, because I always go for things that I want rather than things that I need. So I've come up with a few hacks to help you guys out if you're in the same position as me. These hacks will help you save money, make the right decisions, and also distinguish if something's good quality or not good quality. So I hope you guys enjoy this video and let's just get into it. My first tip is to track what you wore in a week, and this is helpful for a number of reasons. One of the reasons being that you'll realize what clothes you wear the most, and then you can go out and purchase similar items to them because you probably would wear them a lot as well. And it's also helpful because then you'll realize what you're missing from your wardrobe. So for example, I realized that I was missing shorts because I'd always go for certain tops and want to wear them and then realize I had no shorts to wear with them. So I've had to go out and buy some, and I'm so glad that I have now because it means I have so many more outfit options. Tip number 2 is kind of common sense, but I thought I'd chuck it in anyway. But don't get distracted by the clothes that you want. Always go after things that you need and then just treat yourself with the clothes that you want every once in a while. I always do this. Honestly, I have so many play suits and I don't need any more, but every time I go to the shops I always get distracted by play suits. I'm like, oh, that's so pretty, and my boyfriend's always like, you don't need any more play suits, you need to buy shorts, and I'm like, oh yeah. Tip number 3 is to ask yourself if you have staple items in your wardrobe. These are things like a good leather jacket, a denim jacket, a good pair of jeans, and if you don't actually have them, it's probably a good idea to go out and purchase them. Even if you spend a little bit more money on them, that's probably a good idea because they'll last longer and they never go out of trend, and you can also just mix and match them with so many different outfits, so it's a good idea to have all those staple items. Tip number 4 is before purchasing something online, check if they have a store that you can go and visit first. Then you know that they'll fit you and stuff, and it saves you the hassle of having to return them and get them in a different size. Also, I find that sometimes they have sales online and not in store, so keep an eye on that instead of buying something in store and then realizing you could have bought it online for cheaper. Tip number 5 is to ask yourself, are you sure you can't make do with the clothes that you already have at home? I kept telling myself that I had no jeans in my wardrobe, when in actual fact, as you can see behind me around here, oh, you can't really see it, but I do have a bunch of jeans. Just the reason I don't wear them is because they've got stains on them. I get foundation stains everywhere. I'm so bad, I literally spill them. So I've got some white jeans and they've got foundation stains all over them, but all I needed to do is literally bleach them and then they'd be sorted. So I am going to bleach them so I can wear those jeans, and it will save me so much money instead of having to go out and buy another pair of jeans. Also, a tip for if you get foundation on like a blue or black pair of jeans, obviously you can't bleach those jeans, so you can get a permanent marker and just fill in the foundation stain, and this works really well. Tip number 6 is to not be afraid to splurge on those staple items. I kind of talked about this a little bit before, but this is something I'm really bad at. I literally just want to buy stuff from cheap stores because it's cheap and it looks the same, but really the quality is not the same, and it will save me money in the long run if I buy something that's better quality and a bit more expensive, because then I won't have to replace it as soon as I would if I bought it from like a cheap store. So this is something I'm working on. I recently bought a really good pair of shorts. They're about $100 from Lee, and I mean that might not be that much for some people, but I usually like $20 shorts from Cotton On or something. So I'm sure those shorts will last me for a whole lot longer, and I'll be glad that I spent the extra bit of money. Tip number 7 is to use the 2 outfit rule, and basically this just means to check if you have 2 items at home that will go with the item that you're thinking of purchasing before you actually buy it, because obviously if you buy it and you don't have anything at home that will go with it, you're not going to wear it. So tip number 8 is to shop online on a website that's based in the opposite hemisphere to yours. This is really helpful because most likely they'll have sales on the clothing that you need, because obviously they've just finished having the season that you're going into. So if I shopped on an American store, most likely they'd have sales on summer clothes, which will make it a bit cheaper for me. So I'm not sure how accurate tip number 9 is, but I've heard this is true. So apparently if an item comes with a spare button, this is a good sign that it's a good quality item, because the designer apparently expects the item to be around long enough for you to have to make minor adjustments yourself eventually, so you won't have to go and see like a tailor, I don't even know how to say it. So I don't know how true that is. You can take that and interpret it yourself. Tip number 10 has to be my favorite, and this is to have a look through a clothing store's Instagram before you buy from them. I always go through the tag photos to see what clothes look like on all sorts of people. You might even see an item on someone else that you're eyeing up on the website, and this will just give you an indication as to if you think the item will suit you or not. And that's all of the shopping hacks that I have to share with you guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you're new here, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!